7,345,678 10 millionths. Here it is written out. 0 and 700,345,678 10 millionths. Phew, is that a mouthful? All right, but now it's time to look at expanded form. And what you can see here is it doesn't look much different than when we did it with a whole number, but this time we're doing it with decimals. And instead of the zeros going after the digit, the zeros are actually going to go between the decimal point and the digit. So you'll see 7 tenths plus 3 hundredths plus 4 thousandths plus 5 10,000ths plus 6 100,000ths plus 7 millionths plus 8 10 millionths. This can be written out across as we have at the top, or we can stack them as we have here and here. You'll notice that the differences are right here. Some people like to fill in the zeros, so it's easy to keep it stacked and neat, while other people don't have as much trouble keeping it nice and neat. And instead of putting the zeros here, they work especially hard to keep the decimal points lined up. Finally, you can write it in such a way that it kind of looks like exponential notation, but you're multiplying out the fractions they correspond to. Here we have it. 8 times 1 over 10 million. 7 times 1 over 1 million. 6 times 1 over 100,000, and so on down the line. And there we have it. Expanded form for decimal numbers. But wait, there's one more thing, and then we're done. It's important to think of it this way. As you move up to the left in all of these numbers, each place is worth 10 times more than the place to the right of it. As you work your way down, it's like multiplying by 1/10 or dividing by 10 as they get smaller. Let me show you what I mean. So you'll see at the top of my list, we start at 1 million, and we work our way down to 100,000, 10,000, 1,000, so on and so forth. So as we move our way up this chart, you see that the numbers get bigger. They get bigger by 10. So if I multiply this 100 by 10, I get 1,000. 10 times 100 is 1,000. 1,000 times 100, or times 10, I apologize, is 10,000, and 100,000, and a million. Now, equally important is to work your way down is like dividing by 10 or multiplying by 1/10, because that's the relationship between the numbers. Here's what I mean. If I take this 10,000 here and I divide by 10, I'll get 1,000. If I divide by 10 again, I'll get 100, 10, and all my way down. You can also look at it as fractions. Let's just say I start at 100 and I multiply by 1/10. I'll get 10. And if I multiply by a 10th again, I'll get 1. And that is how we look at numbers, and those are the relationships. Now, let's try this on for size. What's the largest number you can make with these digits? How about the smallest? I can't wait to see how you do.